Hey guys, so I'm impromptu doing a video. We just had a pediatrician appointment for Hannah, and one of the things we talked about was how she doesn't use her G-tube anymore. So we actually got the go-ahead to take it out. Yeah, so we're about to go do that, and I'm at my mom's house because I didn't want to do that alone because it's scary. And she's had the G-tube for 8.5 years, so I don't know how, like, you're just supposed to take it out and it's just supposed to heal, but when you have something for 8.5 years, I don't know. So anyways, I just wanted to film a little intro, and I'm going to talk about it more after we take it out. I just wanted to quickly film something before we head inside because I haven't told Hannah yet. She's going to freak out. She's not going to be happy about taking it out, but it's typical. It doesn't actually hurt. I don't think it really hurts, but I don't have one. But I mean, it would be just like a earring is the idea that gets Hannah. But yeah, I'm stoked that she isn't gonna have it anymore and can be like a little bit normal of a kid. In the summertime, they won't see her G-tube if she's wearing a bathing suit, which is awesome. Ready to go inside, Bubba's?
You guys,
I'm taking video. Okay, Hannah. So when we were at the pediatrician, we were talking about your G-tube. We're gonna take it out forever. It's never getting put back in. Yeah.
No.
We're gonna take it out forever. It's never I don't have to put it back in, I just have to take it out. Is it better though, Hannah?
Yeah.
is it better? How come it's better?
Do you want to show the camera?
How come it's better?
I don't know.
So
You don't know why it's better?
Do you want to tell what you tell her?
I don't know.
Do you want to tell her what you were telling her earlier? Again? About the belly?
Oh yeah, that when you lay down, it's not going to push on you.
Yeah. And what else is it not going to get pushed on? And we can tickle her like normal? And not have to worry about it? So how are you feeling now?
Good.
Good? Are you glad it's gone?
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
Kind of glad it's gone.
I don't know.
You don't
Doesn't
know.
know yet.
Mommy, is it like kind of a syringe going on it and then it just comes out?
Yeah, there's a balloon, and I deflated it with the syringe, and then I pulled it out. Alright, so this video is not very well planned out. It's very all over the place, but that's because I wasn't planning on taking out Hannah's G-tube, so I kind of was, but not really. But yeah, I didn't want to miss this because I just feel like it's such a big deal. She had it for 8.5 years. So the reason that we took out the G-tube, she is still not eating any food, and it drives me mental to have to answer that question, so yes. She's drinking 5 Tetra Paks of formula a day, so it's pretty much like she's drinking a juice box full of formula. She does, like, I've got her to eat some things, like purees. I've got her to take like little baby spoonfuls of purees, but she has to be really, there has to be a reason for her to do it. She's lost her iPad for the day for certain reasons, and she has to, and then at dinner time I was like, hey, well, if you eat 20 spoonfuls, you can get 30 minutes. And then she like jumps to it and starts eating, which bribery wasn't good in the beginning. Like, that's not what you're supposed to do when they're like younger, but I feel like Hannah's now at a point in eating where she doesn't feel like she has to, because she doesn't have to. And she knows she doesn't have to. Like, she's not hungry. She gets everything from formula, so like it doesn't really make sense to her why she has to do something that she doesn't overly enjoy doing. Like, fair enough. So she's still not eating, but she is drinking everything by mouth, and she's been doing that for over a year. And she, even when she was sick, the reason I held off on taking it out for a while, like, I think it's been over a year, but the reason I held off is because I wanted to make sure she could take Tylenol. And then the summer was a test because last summer she got really dehydrated. Well, not really dehydrated. she got really constipated from being dehydrated, I guess. It was very bad. So I wanted to make sure that this summer she was able to drink everything that she needed to drink and we didn't need to use her tube. And then, yeah, so everything has been great. She's taken Tylenol when she's sick. I mean, there was one time they were all really, really sick with like influenza when Raina was born, actually. And she was refusing to take Tylenol, but she also knows that she can take it through her tube. Like, why are you making me take it through my mouth when I have this tube right here? So by taking away the tube, I really think that it makes it so that Hannah has to be responsible for her own things because now there is no tube. And then also, it's really nice to, like, it's really nice that the tube is gone because, one, now kids don't have to see it when she's out and about. And then, like, even when we like pulled her into closer to the table yesterday, I guess this is something I didn't really notice, but Hailey knows where the tube was sitting. I guess like she would be worried that she would catch the tube on the table, and then like it just catches on so many things, especially like in the wintertime when like you're wearing your snowsuit and getting changed and everything. So it's just nice that it's gone for that reason. And in the worst case scenario, let's say we have to have it back. I don't feel like that's the worst thing in the world anyways, because your stomach is up at the top of you, not at the very bottom. She got her Jeep tube put in when she was very little, like very premature, so smaller than a normal newborn. I actually really liked where the Mickey is what the G tube is called was placed. It was placed at the very bottom of my stomach. Like, oh, stand up, give you a diagram. Okay, stomach's up here. It was placed down here. So normally, like a G tube on older kids are like up here. So you can imagine that has to be stretching her stomach down. That can't be that good for her. So in a worst case scenario, if she had to get it back, at least then her new G-tube will be where her stomach should be, and like everything on her insides is where it's supposed to be. So that's like one like worst case scenario, at least that. But I don't think she's gonna have to get it back. Like it's not like I was the one that was like I'm not the only one that on her team that's thinking, oh, she needs to get it out. She hasn't been using it at all. She hasn't used it in forever, and I think that's why when I pulled it out, it's a little bit orange because it hasn't been being used, and it needed to get changed a little while ago, but we weren't using it, and I've been waiting for this pediatrician appointment before I decided to change it, because I wasn't going to put her through it if we were just going to take it out, but I think that it did get a little bit more damaged because we weren't using it. But yeah, so I'm really excited that it's out. It's just gonna be like we really didn't use it that much, so for me it's not like it really makes that much of a difference, but I feel like for Hannah wise it's just one more thing that just makes her a little bit more normal. It will be another scar on her stomach, which kind of sucks for her, but she's already got so many that like one more isn't really gonna change anything. Hi Raina. But yeah, anyways. So I just said to Hannah, I want to see your G-tube, and she's like, you mean my not G-tube? It didn't hurt last time, did it? Does it hurt now?
No.
So why are you being silly?
I thought we were going to take it off.
No, I'm not going to take it off. I was just seeing if it was wet. So we can't be using that much. We agreed we wouldn't take it off until tomorrow. So I just wanted to quickly vlog because the school called. We've had a bandage on Hannah's G-tube, and it was dry this morning, and I didn't think it was, like, she drank 3 or more formulas since having the G-tube out, and it hadn't been leaking. Like, it's a hole in your stomach, so if you fill it, you think it would leak. But it wasn't oozing that bad, and I figured since she had drinking so much, like, she drank 2 formulas at once last night, because she said that she'd drink it in the room, and she didn't anyways. But yeah, it wasn't oozing, so I didn't really think much of it. But apparently at the school, her shirt is actually kind of wet from it. So they got her changed and whatever. So tomorrow I'm going to make sure I have to pack her, like, extra shirts. And I'm going to, like, I don't know, make a bandage, I think. And then put, like, waterproof tape around it. And then I might even put, like, saran wrap over it to keep it a little bit more, like, enclosed. So it's not dripping all over her. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to get dark shirts, especially tomorrow, so that way she, like, you can't tell that it's dripping. But I think the reason it's dripping is because she's more active at school, like running around and playing with people. I think that's why it's oozing, but I don't know. All right, day 2. I wonder if fluid got in when she has a bath.
I don't know if it got
So if it can get out, can it get in? All right, so I'm making a little makeshift bandage thing. So the pink orange tape is waterproof tape. So I just put it on one side because it doesn't matter, like it can be all wet in there. It's not like has to be aired out. So I just put that on there so that hopefully it just won't go through to her shirt and cause a problem while she's at school. And then I'm going to put a few gauzes, which I have in here, so that it'll be like a nice like padded absorbent thing. And then I'm going to use this tape on her stomach tomorrow because this one will come off a little bit easier on her stomach, so it won't be so upsetting. This one would hurt. It's probably actually a little bit worse than bandages, and she hates bandages. And for this, I just use paper towel and just cut it into a good size. And I feel like that's definitely like big enough that there'll be lots of room for it to leak out. This is totally such a makeshift bandage. I could buy big bandages, but it's not enough. Just tape the gauze in the middle so that it doesn't slide around. But it should be good for tomorrow. Okay, so I should have definitely Googled about taking out a G-tube. I just did. I'm very alarmed. But it's supposed to drip for 2 weeks. And if it still does it after 2 weeks, you're supposed to call your G-tube specialist, which is, I don't know. So I've just called the pediatrician, and I don't know. Like, it would have to be like a GI person, but we don't have a GI doctor. So, I don't know. I guarantee it's going to still be dripping after 2 weeks because she's had it for 8.5 years. It's not going to be like an easy fix. And then it also says, do not fully submerge your child into water until it's fully healed. So Hannah should not be having a bath. That would have been good to know. I'm sure it's fine. I don't know. But also you're supposed to wash the site every single day to make sure that, just to prevent it from getting infected. So I don't know. The fact that it's not really breathable when she goes to school might be a problem, but we'll see how it goes. So I decided to grab my actual camera. Yeah, I've decided that we are doomed. Hi, Raina. Hi. Yeah, so on this other site, Feeding Tube Awareness Foundation, I've been on it before. It says that kids that have it, or whoever has it for a long period of time, or if they've had like granulomas, which Hannah's had, and a bunch of other like things, that it can make it so it won't close on its own. So yeah, I really don't think it's gonna close on its own. I don't think you should be chewing on that. Also, this website says they usually wait between 2 to 8 weeks before performing a surgically closing it, and that it's an outpatient surgery to surgically close it. But they'll also close it if the skin gets really irritated by the stomach acid, because it's acid. I already said the word, but I think tomorrow I'm going to clean it really good in the morning before I put that on it, and I'm going to put Vaseline on the skin, just kind of protect it, hopefully. I didn't realize this was going to be so terrible, and like, not that many kids have G-tubes, so it's not like the pediatricians dealt with like a lot of these, and most kids, I'm sure, get them out before they're 8.5 years old, so I didn't realize what I was signing up for.